Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Breeze Comics here, and today I am reviewing The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 3. The series number is 804, and I have to say this was the best Spider-Man comic I have ever read. In recent memory, honestly. This was just fun, and I'm gonna say I'm hopping on the Nick Spencer bandwagon. First two issues were really solid, and this one just knocked it out of the park. I'm really excited to see where this goes. The writing was excellent. There's no politics whatsoever. This is a really, really fun storyline in which Nick Spencer is presenting. The art is absolutely stunning. Yeah, so let's just dive on into this thing. So first things first, they do this beautiful homage to Steve Ditko, who passed away last month. So that was nice to see that they actually weren't just BSing, but they actually showed appreciation for him. And then last issue, I kind of said that this page was a waste of space, but after reading this, I believe it's a slow burn build up to Kraven the Hunter. These guys are in Africa, illegal poachers. They kills the guy, and I think this will pick up for each issue to introduce Kraven, Nick Spencer's version of him, which seems pretty exciting, honestly. And I kind of see where this is going. I'm going to talk about that near the end of how they're building this up and where this story might come together. So we pick up with Pete and MJ, still loving it. My local comic book shop, the owner, he actually said the first issue of this run is on its third printing, the second issue is on its second printing, and that this one's sold out. So people are really loving these two. Like I said in my last video, well, for this run anyways, these two together, there's nothing going to beat them at Marvel. Everyone wants to see in the comic book industry Peter and MJ together. What has happened over the last decade hopefully will be rewritten how it should have been from the beginning. What I really do love about this is that Nick Spencer his writing is really good in this issue. There's no bad jokes. There's no political leaning left or right. It's just a fun comic, and it has really good references about a lot of Netflix references about how nostalgia is kind of ruining everything, and that they even talk about one series not Parks and Recs, Arrested Development. They talk about that. So they bring this girl in from the past. They used to date way back in the day, and this is she gets an alert on her phone, and stuff's going down. There's this giant robot leg, and MJ's like, "Hey, do you gotta go? You gotta slip out?" He's like, No, I don't, because Spider-Man and Peter Parker are now separated, as the last issue concluded, and Spidey's taking on the Tri-Sentinel, which I thought was like, wow. They're really going all out, bringing out a obscure from back in the day. So that was nice to see. And yeah, so this was just a really fun comic. This page and this page, I legit laughed. On the page after, Peter, obviously, he's been cloned. He even mentions all this. He's like, this is something familiar, and they try to act like each other. They do rock paper scissors 3 times. They went scissors 3 times, and they're like, third grade teacher, guy with bad goatee, Mr. Simmons. Which supervillain did we make a catch theme song for? And Peter replies, trick question. We make up for all the songs of them. It's how we remember their names. And they do this little funny sticking out thing. The next page is even funnier. I'm not gonna show that one. So Peter's kind of feeling like kind of crap because he doesn't have his powers. He can barely walk up the stairs to help Aunt May with the groceries. Spider-Man's everywhere, getting all the glory. Peter feels like he's getting left out. And then he gets a text from Doc Connors. And, he goes over there. He talks with these 2 mice. But, then the point of the mice was this one, it was one rat. It was one rat. And they trained him to be super good at this maze, finish in record time. And then they split him, used the machine from last issue, causes them to split. And you see this one's pro, and that one's just chilling there, doing nothing. And Dr. Connors says, that's, if you take someone and split them in half, each side's going to get different qualities. And Peter's like, oh, well, that's good. Spidey can have all the superhero stuff, but I'll be able to have the science stuff. But ends up happening, Peter can't recall anything about science. He's trying to find an instrument, and so that's just a hint at it. I don't think that's what is actually going to happen, but that'd be really interesting. Peter Parker just being turned into a normal guy. And then Doc Connors says this should not be tested on humans yet. There's a theory of that one side will get all the good stuff and the other side will get all the bad stuff. So you see Spidey breaking into the head of the Tri-Sentinel and rewiring it, and then he just burst straight through. Yeah. This issue, simply amazing. I can't wait for the next one. It comes out the 22nd of this month, and you guys should definitely pick this up. Fun ride whole way through. Really excited to see where this is going to go with Peter and MJ, with Robertson and the other girl they brought back, and also just how Peter will deal with the fact that he is no longer Spider-Man, and what he actually brings to the table. Because what I assume they're trying to present is that Peter is going to be completely helpless, and Spider-Man will have to go one-on-one against Kraven Hunter, and he will come to Peter for help. And that's my theory. Guys, thank you for coming to watch this video. Hope you have a wonderful day. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like the video. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys are following this, I'm telling you to pick this up. I'm now on the bandwagon for this run, and I really can't wait for the next issue. Great run. No politics, just a fun, old-fashioned Spidey video. Alright, have a good one. Bye.